Trees have been part of our ecosystems since we were first on this earth. Hundreds of millions of years have gone by, and these gentle giants have stayed for all of it. I come to you from one of the world's most renowned forests, North Vancouver. I love the forest, and I made this documentary to appreciate the beauty of the land. I hope you appreciate what I have made, and you can appreciate the beauty that resides in North Vancouver.
In this documentary, I'll be interviewing two good friends of mine, Miss Kadi, who is my teacher, and Fraser Wagner. Fraser is a tree activist and global warming activist, and Miss Kadi is the leader of the Green Club here at Sea Cove. So without further ado, give it up for Fraser Wagner.
Hello, Fraser.
Hello.
What brought you to liking trees?
I've just always been around them for all my life. I enjoy being in nature, I enjoy playing in the forest, now I enjoy hiking in the woods, mountain biking, skiing, all in the forest, and trees are such a big part of that. I think trees are really important to us because, well, like I said, ever since I've been little, I've been around and in the trees, and they're such an important part of our ecosystem as well. Filtering oxygen and providing shade and habitat for animals, and without them it would just be so different.
Yeah, nice.
Always when you're in nature in North Vancouver, there's always trees around. There's always trees, be it evergreens or deciduous, right? There's always trees when you can, in North Van, you can go skiing in just a few minutes, or you can go biking or hiking. It's only a few minutes away, and there's always trees.
Describe your life if trees didn't exist.
Well, first of all, I'd be dead. The main thing I can think of is like during heat waves. You can imagine how hot it'd be walking down the street without trees to provide shade. Everything would just be really gray and ugly, I feel less. If trees just didn't exist in the city and still existed like in forests, then there would be huge biodiversity loss. There'd be like no wild animals in the city anymore. Main physical activity I get is either biking or hiking in the woods, so if there was no trees I probably wouldn't really do that anymore, so physically that would be a huge impact. Mentally, being in the trees is always revitalizing to me. It's the place I go to relax and get energy, so
Nice.
that there's a lot of people that are coming together now to try and protect trees, but there's still a lot of people that just don't care, and I've seen that a lot over the years. I've been writing to the city council for several years now to get them to make a tree bylaw, and they have made a tree bylaw now.
Nice.
But there's still a lot of trees being cut down for architecture, and in almost all the cases the trees could have easily been worked around instead of cutting them down. Pick up your trash, right? Make sure you're not ripping live leaves off of stuff just for fun. Make sure you're not, cutting down trees if you don't need to. Just be nice to the environment.
What do you see for yourself in your future?
Well, hopefully making more documentaries like the one I've already made. Working with other people to encourage the protection of trees and making petitions and
Okay.
Thank you for your time, Fraser.
Thank you, Fraser. Now, let's pass the mic to Miss Kadi, our Green Club representative. What is your name?
My name is Julia Kadi.
Hello?
Hello.
So, you lead the Green Club, is that correct?
I am one of the teacher sponsors, yes.
Yes. Okay. Could you please give a short description of what the Green Club is and what it does?
Yeah, so the Green Club is a club here at Sea Cove that's student-led, and what our mission is to educate the school and outside community on how to live a more sustainable and environmentally conscious life. Nature, but humans rely on nature in a lot of ways too. I think you could probably ask somebody oh, what do you like to do for fun, especially around here, and everybody enjoys nature. I think everybody has a kind of connection to the outdoor environment, and we're so lucky to live here, so I think everybody really takes kind of advantage of that. So we use its resources, but we also rely a lot on it just for like our mental well-being.
How does living in North Vancouver affect your relationship with nature?
Yeah, I think that it's totally kind of inspired why I love the outdoors so much and why I love the environment so much, because it's so immersed in the environment. Like even our school at Sea Cove, if you just walk a few blocks, you're in like a beautiful forest. It's definitely helped me grow up with an appreciation and like love for nature, because it's so close and because it's something that we're so immersed in every single day. My favorite way to get exercise is going on walks. If there's any times where I'm feeling like a little bit stressed out or overwhelmed, then going on a walk as well, like, or just spending some time in nature is really healing. At times we may take advantage of and kind of take it for granted that we are able to live in a beautiful place like this and are surrounded by trees and nature and living things. So we might take it for granted and kind of harm it. I mean, if you go on a walk, as much as I love these trails, I'm sure that you could find pieces of garbage or waste on any walk that you go on. And I think that that's a collective responsibility that we have to, while we have the opportunity to appreciate these beautiful this beautiful land that we're on, we should also respect it. And I feel like at some points we might not respect it and we just take it for granted.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
It seems that nature is a big part of Miss Kadi and Fraser's life, for their physical, mental health, and for their purpose. Hear how they talk about life without trees. Listen to their advice about how you can help the environment. Be sure to enjoy the nature and use it respectfully. Lastly, let me share with you a poem about a tree. Your saplings spring, you have been there. Hot summer, you have been there. Your leaves fall, you have been there. Cold winter, you have been there. So thank you for your shade and for your beauty, for you have been there.